Hidden deep in the Carolinas, surrounded by swaying oaks and whispers of time, stands a forgotten mansion built in 1910. Once full of laughter, life, and love, now only the wind roams its halls. This place wasn't just a house, it was a home. A home to a man with calloused hands and a soft heart. He raised 3 sons here, alongside his devoted wife. The walls still echo with the sounds of wrestling matches on TV, birthday cakes being cut in the dining room, and footsteps of the little boys racing up the stairs. One of those boys would grow up to become a sheriff, and his bedroom upstairs, it was a shrine to his childhood heroes, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, and the golden era of the WWF. Posters still cling to the walls, and even now it feels like he just stepped out, maybe to grab a soda and catch Monday Night Raw. But time always has a way of changing things. In 2009, the man of the house, at just 58 years old, passed away, too soon. He was a father who never missed a game, a man who worked with quiet pride, and someone who loved his family more than life itself. His passing shook the foundation of this family more than any storm ever could. His wife stayed behind in the home, holding tight to the memories, to the echoes of her boys running through the halls. And there are signs that one of her sons may have even stayed, bringing with him his own children. Among them was a boy she held especially close to her heart. The youngest grandson. That young boy, born with severe disabilities, never spoke a word, never took a step, but he smiled, and that smile was one that could brighten anyone's day. She spent nearly every waking hour with him, feeding him, reading to him, loving him. It said that their bond was something sacred. And sadly, he passed away in 2020 at just 18 years old. But long before that, around 2013, she made the decision to leave this house behind, not because she wanted to, but because it had become too much, too big, too hard to maintain. She downsized, quietly, respectfully, and this home, filled with decades of memories, was left to the woods and the wind, and inside, their life is still frozen in time. Photographs hang crooked on the walls. A rocking chair still sits on the back porch where she used to watch the sunset. This isn't just another abandoned house. This is a house that raised boys into men. A house where a father gave everything to his family. Where a grandmother found purpose in caring for the most fragile soul. It's a place where love lived, and where, even in silence, it still lingers. Sometimes the most powerful stories aren't found in books. They're left behind in places like this, and if you listen closely, you can still hear the love whispering through the cracks. So join me today, and let's see what's left.
What's up, guys? BigBankz back again for another episode. Today we are exploring an abandoned mansion behind me. This place is actually so much bigger than it looks. You guys have already seen on the drone shots. This place is so cool. The story behind it was amazing. You guys heard it all. Cannot believe what happened here. It's so sad and so tragic, and it just left a family in shambles. And now this place has been abandoned for 10 years plus years, so many. And it's just full of everything. So we're gonna go check it out. I'm with Gray X and the Bando fam. Let's take a look at this outside and we'll see what's left on the inside. Let's get it. So this is coming up to the back porch here. Metal roof. This place is so old. You can see it lifts up in the back there. Birds are just chirping. It's all boarded. But everything is inside of this mansion. And you can tell by all of this. It is just falling apart. These chairs out here. Everything has been left behind in this house too, so I'm excited to take you guys inside. And guys, this is the front of the house, as you can tell. Absolutely beautiful. And it's so much bigger than it looks right here. Actually, this video might not even do it justice on how big this house is. When I saw it on maps, it didn't look that big, and then when we got here, I mean, this place is massive. This is a big mansion. It goes farther back too and everything. So overgrown, so unmaintained, hasn't been taken care of in many years. So we're gonna check this whole place out and just see what's left. Looks like they kept bees too.
Yeah, check that out.
Oh, the hive.
Can you pull it up anymore?
Oh, that's sick.
Smells like
Yeah, it smells
oddly
so
good.
It smells like honey.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Look, there's the house there. It's so overgrown. This place hasn't been taken care of in years.
That's a sick shot.
So you guys can get a good look at this place. We're gonna go inside. I'm ready to show you guys what's left in this abandoned mansion. So let's get right into it. Let's head inside and let's see what's left. Alright guys, we have made it inside of this abandoned mansion here in the south. We are in the Carolinas again on this road trip, and this one is a really cool one. It's a lot of stuff in it. It's kind of like a hoarder's house. A lot of stuff went down here. I think a tragedy happened to one of their sons. He was disabled and everything like that. You guys know the full story already, but we're going to show you guys everything that's left in here. There's a really cool WWE collection upstairs. I'm ready to show you guys everything about this house. They're really big into sports. The man was a police officer, fireman, all that stuff. This is such a cool place. I'm ready to show you guys. I'm with the Bando fam and Gray X today. Now we're gonna take a look around. I'm gonna start you guys off at the front, work our way around the house. You guys know the drill. Let's get right into it. So if I'm starting you guys out at the front door, here's what we got going on. Mother Nature, reclaiming what's rightfully hers. Pretty nice front door. I mean, this is an old farmhouse. It's a big one. It's a mansion. And this is what we're seeing when you first walk in. Like I said, it's kind of hoarded. But that typically happens a lot when you face a tragedy or a loss of a loved one. Some people will become depressed and start hoarding stuff. And that's kind of the issue here. But there's so much good stuff in here I wanted to show you guys anyways. This entire house, it's amazing. So let's walk through. I mean, the first thing we're seeing right here, I thought this was maybe a wheelchair of some sort, but this is actually a seat of a car sitting right here. So it's kind of strange. And that's the baby. And it looks like even guy has some sort of like cast on his legs. So maybe he was born with some sort of disease, which kind of resonates with me, with my son. So yeah, this might be even a little bit of a sad expiration for me, but you know, may just get through it. So as we're looking around, we've got like a box full of family photos here. You got the babies, you've got, you know, the family right in there. More baby pictures. And look at this. This is a really cool thing. They really enjoyed the WWE. I can't tell exactly who that is. Stone Cold Steve Austin. So they used to love going to WWE events, it looks like. That's the Undertaker there. That's so cool. Some of these are just stuck together. So, looks like they went to WWE event back in the day when it was really good. It's still good today, but definitely not what it used to be. I don't know how many of you ever watched WWE, but I used to love watching Monday Night Raw, Saturday Night SmackDown. It was a fun time back in the day. My favorites were always The Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold. I used to love all of them. I used to always want to go to one, but I never got to experience going to a WWE match myself. But honestly, I would have wanted to see it back in the day. So it is what it is, but let's keep looking around this house. Let me know down in the comments, do you watch WWE? And what do you think is the biggest difference in today's WWE versus back then, when I think it was really good? Let me know down in the comments, but let's keep exploring. In here we can see a rug. Looks like a couple of rugs that go down there. Goes to the hallway where Gray X is. And here's our staircase. It's quite beautiful. Nice woodwork, it's definitely old. It looks like it's a mini pool table. Because there's little pool balls right there. Look at that ornate painting right there. That frame is just gorgeous. Love to see frames looking like that. So we got a room right there. But I'm going to take you guys over here to a room that we have right when you walk in. So take a look in here. It's really, really cluttered. That's what I was talking about. But you can see what I'm talking about with the disability and everything like that. That's like a bed, and that's to hold his legs in and everything. So he might have had some sort of like maybe spina bifida, maybe it was cerebral palsy, muscular dystrophy. A lot of things that it could have been, honestly. I don't think muscular dystrophy, that's what my son has, and we don't have to have any of this, but obviously he's not older yet. Hopefully he never has to, go through any of that, but fire and rescue. Cap. That's actually, looks like he graduated college with a master's degree. Look at this. Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Just a lot of stuff. 32-inch Vizio TV box. There's like tables and stuff in here. Table there. It's a big piano, actually. Oh, that's a grand piano. So this piano back here, it looks like it's a square grand, and it's definitely a monster. It's huge. That might be the biggest square grand piano I've ever seen. It's too bad we can't see much of it. It's covered up completely. You can get a look. The keys are in there. This is crazy. It looks like maybe the son was a wrestler. Of course, I mean, there's the wrestling shoe there. I think I used to have those same ones when I was wrestling in school. My father-in-law actually, he makes those things too. Those are like with a string. It's so cool. He's gonna like that when he sees this. Victorian chair over here. Just so much stuff. Too bad I can't like get over on that side. I'm just gonna show you what I can for the most part. Let's try to maneuver our way back. This is kind of difficult. We don't do hoarders' houses a lot, but when we do, we always know it's kind of hard to get around them. All right, we're back in here. We're gonna walk around this, see what we can find. So we're gonna go to this first room, and what we got going on here is this is kind of the most empty room of them all. All there is like a little table here with some random stuff on it. Got a bra. Fireplace that's been covered up. Oh, carousel pony. Look at that. Raising your dog, therapy dogs, puppy preschool, the art of raising a puppy. They must have had an ornery puppy. I need that for my dog. This room is still cool. It's just weird that this is like the only empty one, or mostly empty one. TV right there. Got a vanity. Very nice old Victorian vanity here. A little bit of stuff. Not a ton though. And then here we got a bathroom. Really blue bathroom at that. Oh, this floor does not feel good. We're gonna be careful as we can on the floor. Looks like maybe this was where they used the handicap part right there. Very blue bathroom though. I want to try to step over here without falling through the floor. See if we can do it. There's still like old aspirins, porcelain sink, and a porcelain tub. So let's make our way. Actually, I don't want to step on that rug. It looks like it's kind of caving in there, so I'm going to go back through this way. Look at this. Toy Story 3, Connect 4. It's interesting. I'm going to get you a better look at this painting here. Look at that. It's beautiful, and look at like just the details on the frame itself. So intricate, delicately designed. So much attention to the detail. I keep walking through. Got a back room right here. It's pretty decayed. Pretty decayed indeed. That floor does not look good. Gonna have to be as careful as we possibly can. Coming back here. That was that bathroom that we saw. So I'm glad I didn't take that way because this floor just looks bad, but I'm gonna have to maneuver my way around. Look at that, just caved in. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is kind of like step right here on this side. Good so far. And we made it. You can see all of that stuff. There's an old Operation game there. That paint. I don't know what happened to this room. It looks like mostly maybe water damage. Maybe a pipe burst and just destroyed all this. Now in here, it's hard to believe that this would be a bedroom, but it is. So it's kind of weird. But if we take a look, we have the hospital bed here, so this is probably where their son was. This looks similar to the hospital bed that my son has. Look at all the toys, the plushies, probably from when he was a kid. Yeah, this is really resonating with me. My son loves plushies too. He's starting to grow out of them a little bit, but he still likes them. Oh, it's even an IV thing. That's sad. This looks like a picture of the family right here. It's a beautiful family. Husband, wife, 2 boys. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice this yet. This is some sort of wheelchair so it looks like he was immobile for the most part. That's sad. I've never really seen a chair like this before though, so that's kind of new. It's really tall. Maybe his growth was stunted or something. Sad deal that happened here. Paint just peeling all over the walls. Windows have been busted and boarded. There's another piano over here and some large chest. Look at that. Camo bear. Nice piano too. And he's got his own bathroom and stuff back here. They were definitely, looks like maybe the other boy was really into sports. There's like baseball. That's a catcher's helmet and catcher's gear. Doors just boarded up. Wow, the bathroom is destroyed. Very blue. This looks more like a reading room or sitting room of some sort. So this was definitely where that little boy stayed, in this big room. Probably really accessible for them to take care of him and everything. Maybe easier for him to move around and things like that. So we'll go right across over here to another room. And it's looking more like a living space. Oh my gosh, guys. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's crazy. It's a whole cut out of him. Is that life size? I thought he was taller. That's crazy. So this feels more like some sort of living space, and the floor is just, I don't know if you guys can tell by my foot, but it's going down right there, and it kind of slopes all the way. But I have to show you guys this. Inside of this, tons and tons of empty bullet shells, and some of them, yeah, they're just all empty. Got a TV over there in the corner, old Coca-Cola, painting over there. This room is just falling apart. It's so sad to see what happened in this place. Red walls, everything. Let's try to make our way through over there. I'm gonna see if the other way is different, because this floor is just kind of giving away. So I'm gonna try to go this way. So now we're gonna enter into this other room right here. Oh, what is that? I think that's a bat. Yeah, there's a bat up there. I'm not gonna mess with him, so I'm gonna try to keep my light off of him. Got a big, nice rug in here. Hard to tell what this room would have been for. Could have been some sort of dining room, I think. But it's hard to tell. Got this china cabinet in the corner. Walls are all blue in here, and you can see everything's just boarded up. So this place has been abandoned for quite some time. That bat up in the corner, so crazy. Now we're gonna make our way in here, into the kitchen. When we get back in here, we're gonna see this is some sort of dining space right here. Got a nice fan right above me. All kinds of stuff on this counter. Table in here. Maybe this table was supposed to be pushed more over here. And the kitchen looks crazy. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little overwhelmed with this house. I'm still gonna show you everything. I'm gonna show you everything that I can. I might not talk as much though, so there's gonna be some subtle music playing, and we're gonna go through this. It's a little emotional for me because it just reminds me of back at home. So yeah, I don't want to speak much on it. But yeah, it just reminds me a lot of home, and I'm just gonna kind of go through it and talk a little bit, but for the most part, I'm just gonna show you what's left. All of this stuff is still here. Everything is still here. It's crazy. I can't fidget spin this anymore. Dang it. Every cabinet is just filled with everything. There's a fridge here. Did anybody do a fridge pull?
No, I say that for you.
Nobody's done a fridge pull? They saved it for me?
I did one, but I'll need you and Posey to do it together.
Is it bad?
I can open it for you. It's worth it.
It's worth it. Alright.
We're gonna do a fridge pull?
We've got a fridge, and now we gotta do the pull of the fridge. Did anybody look in this? This is a gun case.
This is empty.
Empty gun case?
Yeah.
Alright, Greg is gonna do the honors here.
Come on, Grex. Let's see what you got. Oh! Look at the bottom. Still gnats flying around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it hit me. Yep, that one stinks. Oh, there's more?
I'm ready.
I guess we have to do filters.
Oh my gosh, Danibles.
Ooh.
The Danibles, no. I have some of those in my fridge right now. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. The last dates I'm seeing in here are all from 2013. There's a 2013 Christmas card. Look, Stone for Sheriff. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly.
Did you see the cutout of
Oh, dude, I gotta go get a TikTok of that.
Steve Austin in there?
Yeah.
Man, this is one heck of a house. So there is a gun case here, but yeah, there's nothing in it. Yeah, nothing left. Goes to a room here. This floor is just really bad. I don't know how much farther we can walk back here. Look at this, on the fridge. Pictures of their son, having just fun, laughing. Got some masks on and stuff. Man, that's sad. And this floor back here is caving in badly. Like this is all just sinking right now. And if I step on it, it might give way. All right, everyone, we have seen downstairs as much as we can. I just want to show you guys everything that's in here as much as I can to the best of my ability because, like I said, very overwhelming house, very emotional house because this is a lot like my situation back at home. And it's just sad knowing what happened here and seeing somebody's whole life just fall apart. We're going to go upstairs now and we're going to see what's left up there. I'm very excited. Let's head upstairs. I did forget to show you guys this room right here. It's like a little hallway. And there's books all lined up in here. There's like a bucket of toys. If we take a look, I mean, books and books, Christmas decor, but that's all caved in going down that hallway. But it just leads to the pantry. So, not too worried about it. Stairs are very decayed, as you guys can tell. We got some natural light coming in here finally. You can see down the stairs there. All that stuff is just piled up everywhere. Beautiful woodwork. But that paint peel, look at that. Very much decayed. We got a vanity here, just cooling it. Wow, these are quite old. This is from the back porch. Wow, this house used to look amazing and this family looks so happy. Bando fam is right in here. We are going to save that room for last because it is the best room of the entire house. It's the most pristine. It has all the Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania, all that stuff, baseball trophies, everything in here. That's the best room. So if you want to see that, keep on watching. We're going to check out this other bedroom over here first, and then we'll see what's in there. I'm going to go over here. So we got this bedroom back here. As you can tell, it's pretty cluttered. Lots of stuff kind of everywhere. But look at this. I just saw this. We're gonna have to be super, super careful. That is a grenade. And it is tied with a piece of tape. That could quite literally go boom at any time, I think. Not good. Not good at all. Let's just kind of, I don't know, I want to show you what's in this room real quick and I want to get out of here because that, not good. Like a little toy there. Lots and lots of just clutter. Here's a wheelchair right here. That's quite a large wheelchair. It's crazy. I've never seen a wheelchair that looks like that. You got more of these like metal frames. This is like more like for a hospital bed. Suitcases all around here. Chairs and toys and clothes. Bed frames. Must have been one of the other boys' rooms. Maybe they had another boy later. There's some Budweiser girls. And we got another natural ice girl over there. Man, this might have been Stone Cold's house. That'd be crazy. Something like a workout machine there, some road signs in here. This is probably a typical boys' room for sure. But there's like 4 different mattresses in here. So that's what we kind of got going on there. Like I said, it's kind of hard to show you everything. It's very overwhelming. Because there's just a lot of stuff, lots and lots of stuff. But I want to take you guys across to what is the best room of the house. So let's head over there right now. Enter into this door and look at this. Oh my gosh. 2 different beds here. Both are kind of got the stuff on it. Not made though. But you can tell this room is way more pristine than the rest. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at that. Definitely big fans of this guy. I used to love this guy too, though. How can you not? There's even one of Kane up here. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels. More posters of Kane. So this dude loved the WWE. How can you not, though? Back then, WWE was amazing. Definitely isn't what it was anymore, unfortunately, but this is crazy. This bed is still here. There's 2 beds in here, so maybe 2 boys shared this room. But look at this. All of the baseball trophies are still here. There's basketball nets. There's baseballs all around here. This dude was very good at baseball, I'll tell you that. He was very good at baseball. He's probably good at every sport he did. One of those kind of guys. That's insane. Right next to the bed, there's this chest. This is air assault. Military Police Corps, United States Army. There's even a picture of them working out, lifting weights here. You guys can see that? All the clothes are over here, stacked up in the corner. Bunch of stuff. There's even a dartboard. Definitely a boy's room. Definitely a teenager boy. And then not only that, this room also had a little living space. It doesn't feel too right because the TV's so close to this couch. You have no leg room, right?
Yeah.
No leg room at all. I guess you could lay down, but it's just weird. Maybe they would all scoot this back or something. I don't know.
They were kids though, so their legs probably fit in there, to be honest.
Definitely. Yo, look at this. This is all basketball shoes? I remember when these were out. I was definitely like a little kid. Got some foam posits on there. Jordans. Super Nintendo. Ken Griffey winning run. Some old vintage games. So cool. A Nokia phone. Oh, look at this. Here's more of these wrestling photos. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin with his middle fingers. Triple H jumping off the top rope. That's so cool. Goldberg getting drop kicked. So it looked like it was Goldberg versus Triple H in a match. I can't tell who Stone Cold was facing. Oh, it looks like it was Stone Cold and Kane. Oh, that's sick. Kane was like the scary guy, Undertaker's brother. That's so cool. That's pretty much this whole house, guys. I know this is a bit of a different video, and I know that I kind of filmed it in a different way. I know we don't typically show hoarded houses like this, but the story on this place was too good to not show you this place. Also, this entire room was too good. We had to show you how amazing this place was. And the outside, when we drove by, we were like, oh my gosh, like that house looks insane. I'm glad I got to show you a little bit, even if it was a bit of a different kind of video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. Check out Gray X and the Bando fam down in the description. Give them a subscribe. And until next time, BigBankz out.